coffee. Go on.
Coffee.
To me, to
you.
me, to you, to me, to you.
Oh, to me, to you. Do you know what? The amount of times
To me, to
we've
you.
been called the Chuckle Brothers.
Ah,
over
the
the
Chuckle
years.
Brothers. We get it all, don't we? The Chuckle Brothers, Bill and Ben, Dave and Eric. What?
Hale and Pace.
Hale and Pace.
Smith and Jones.
Smith and Jones.
Morecambe and Wise.
Morecambe and Wise.
Dudley.
Dudley and Pete. What's the ones with the? What's the fat geezer and the little skinny one?
What, Nick Frost?
You know, the old-fashioned couple of geezers.
Lauren and Hardy.
Laurel and Hardy. We've had it all.
We've had it all. Anyway,
so what we going to
Season 1. Episode 3, are we on now?
We're on number 3 now, yeah.
Episode 3, I like this.
You know,
we can keep count of where we're at.
I've got to be honest.
Go on then.
The other videos, they're doing all right, aren't they?
They are.
I think, if we carry on going, I reckon we could be YouTube millionaires. Maybe ITV.
Millionaires,
right? ITV, Channel 4. You and me, we could be the next Ant and Dec.
I think...
Couldn't we?
think we've aged a little bit.
Yeah, but we could be the older and more refined Ant and Dec. Yeah? Alright? Don't knock yourself just because you look old. Right. What's this video about?
I don't think... Have we got a plan? Are we supposed to have a plan for our videos?
We always have a plan.
We have a plan.
We write down a thing and then we...
I had a plan.
What's the plan?
I had... Well, do you know the last video we talked about my health and stuff?
We were, because we like to talk about things to help people out.
We do. So, do you know what I did after that? I thought exercise is only half of the story.
It is.
So I created myself a meal plan.
Well, they say a good body, 90% of a good body is made in the kitchen.
Yes.
So I like your style.
So my missus is a bit smart with the old diet and stuff like that. And she gave me her input, which I didn't really listen to. But I've made myself this meal plan.
Yeah.
And
how's that going then?
Yes, it's all good. It is all good.
I'm pleased.
I had a little bit of a blip though. But you're allowed to.
Hey, you're allowed a blip.
You can have a blip, didn't you?
Variety,
you can have a blip.
my friend, is the spice of...
What do they call it? A rest day? Or cheat day?
It's a cheat day. Cheat day.
So for my cheat
What
day,
happened?
well, I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm going out for dinner tonight. Yeah. So I'm not going to have lunch. I'm just going to have breakfast.
Yeah.
And then I'll get all the way through the day and I'll go out for dinner. So for breakfast,
what did you do?
I was going to have an omelette. I was.
Yeah.
So I had some sausages in my omelette.
Nice.
Because I like sausages.
Yeah.
Because I thought, actually, I've got to get till the end of the school day, obviously. Right?
Yeah, it was a long day.
So I had the cheese.
The cheese on.
I like chilli, so I put a little bit of chilli in the egg. And I made this chilli cheese sausage omelette, and it was banging. I was like, do you know what? That is going to get me through to my meal this evening.
Nice.
So I didn't take a packed lunch into work.
No.
Didn't go to the canteen.
No.
And I got to break time at 11.
Okay.
And it was staff wellbeing day. It was
wellbeing day. You got to have fun on a wellbeing day, didn't you?
They'd brought in donuts.
We got to have a donut.
So I had to have a donut.
Yeah.
So I had a donut.
Was it a custard one? Or
well,
was it
they had a choice. You could have a plain donut,
right,
a custard donut,
right,
or a jam donut.
You see, I would have gone for the custard one.
I went jam.
Okay, well that's not bad.
But
that's not bad.
the beard doesn't like donuts.
No.
Similar to burgers, can't do burgers. Doesn't really do the sugar on the donut either.
I hear you.
I felt I'd let myself down a little bit because I planned not to have that donut, but it was free food. I can't say
you just got to have a donut.
Say no to
You've
free
got to have
food,
a donut.
can I?
You've got to have a donut.
Anyway.
What happened then?
I got to the end of the school day because I work in a school.
Yeah.
And headed off for my meal.
As you do.
It was a good meal, boss.
What did you have?
Well, I had a starter.
Mm-hmm.
I had a few starters actually.
Yeah.
I started off with the chicken wings.
Right.
Salt chili chicken wings.
Salt chili chicken.
They're good.
I like them.
But they also had barbecue chicken wings.
Yeah.
So I had some barbecue chicken
wings. You've got to do that, really.
But whenever I go there, what's better, chicken wings or ribs?
Well, you see, you can't compare them. They're just.
I couldn't
totally
compare them, so I had some ribs as well.
Good.
They were very, very, very nice.
Okay.
Then
what happened?
I had some pizza, some
Right.
pepperoni pizza,
Okay, that's good.
which was really nice. It was a thin, crispy one. I don't like the fat, doughy ones.
No.
It was a thin, crispy. So
Thin and crispy,
the
'cause you can-
ratio of bread to cheese to meat was just on the money.
On the money.
And
Yeah.
that was actually really nice. I had 2 slices of pizza, I did. And then I got myself some chips.
Try not to laugh. Right. You know what happened?
I got myself some chips, boss.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
when I was by the chips,
What happened?
they had the breaded chicken wings. And I thought, well, I'm a sucker for chicken wings, you see. So I got myself
Of course.
some of those chicken wings.
Okay.
And next to them, they had some chicken nuggets. Oh, I couldn't help. You had to have one.
You got to have one.
And then,
You got
as I moved along, there were onion rings, and I thought, well, I need to have some veg, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
Onions count as veg,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I had a couple of onion rings, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
That was my starters done.
So at that point, you've had your starters.
I've had my starters.
And you're ready to eat.
I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go.
So,
What happened then?
it's a world buffet, boss.
Oh, a world buffet.
It's a world buffet.
So you go in there, you got all the foods
Whole
from around
world.
the
Whole world.
Whole world.
So,
Yeah.
I went to the Chinese area first. I'm a bit partial to Chinese.
Yeah,
I am.
no, like, I get that. Yeah.
So I had some beef and black bean sauce.
Very
with
nice.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
And then I had some chicken in yellow bean sauce,
Yeah.
which was also very nice.
Right.
And then I had a little bit of duck in an orange sauce.
Did you have it in a little pancake?
I had that
thing
as
and
well. That come with a plum
Okay, yeah,
sauce,
plum sauce.
so, or hoisin sauce.
It's very nice.
And I
yeah.
made the little pancakes with the spring onion and the cucumber and that. That was very nice. And then
Right.
I finished that lot off.
Then what happened?
I went to the Indian section. I had naan bread.
Right. Is it keema naan
It
or
was.
it
I
Peshwari
I like a keema naan. It was a plain naan,
Yeah.
but I used that to mop up my chicken tikka masala. I like a chicken tikka masala, boss.
You see, people, when I go to a curry house, yeah, and I order that, you know, my wife says, be a bit more exotic, she says to me.
I am a little bit more creative when I go to a proper Indian restaurant because this was like it was all pre-made. And stuff,
Yeah,
so
no,
it was
I hear
there.
you, I
That
hear
was
you,
just the one that was
I
there.
hear you.
They had a vegetarian curry there, but to be fair, that just looked like a bowl of mud.
Bowl of mud.
Wasn't feeling that,
No,
so
you
I
can't do that.
stayed clear of the vegetarian
Stay
stuff.
clear on that. Not very good for the old windy pops and all.
But I finished me curry round.
Then what happened?
I went back down to the Italian section where I got the pizza from,
Yeah.
and
Did the chef do that when you went there? Or
he
did
didn't. No. But they had a bit of lasagna down there.
Really
And
good?
I do
Really good?
like lasagna. Yeah.
I like it with
When it's
the burnt bit
cheese.
of cheese.
Yes. And that was quite nice.
yeah.
It was a little bit filling, the lasagna, so I had to wait. I had to take a deep breath. Undone me top button, the old jeans.
Well, that has to be
Schoolboy
done.
era, really. I should have been wearing tracksuit
Yeah,
bottoms,
you know better. Than
elastic waist and all. But then I went down to the English section.
Yeah.
And there was roast potatoes, Yorkshire puddings, with chicken thighs.
Nice.
Now, I like a chicken thigh over a chicken breast. I don't know about yourself. Are you a
I
breast
do.
man
I think-
or are you
I
a thigh
think-
man?
The thigh is more succulent, I find.
I like a nice thigh. I don't mind the breasts.
Breast's got to have plenty of meat on it. I
Yeah,
find.
but sometimes
Go on.
I can't eat a whole breast in one go. Do you know what I mean? Whereas a nice juicy thigh.
No, I'm with
right.
you. I'm with you.
You get me?
I do get you because you know we think very similarly.
We do.
You and I, so I do get you.
So
do get
I did treat myself to some
So that was
thighs.
yeah.
And that was really quite nice.
Did you have any treats on off the back of that, or was
Of course
you?
I did. I'm getting to that.
Okay.
So obviously I finished off that sort of stuff, and then I thought to myself, I'm going to have one more plate, and I'm going to
You're going to absolutely feel
Around the world in 80 seconds, mate. I went everywhere and I just took a little bit of everything. And it was a bit of a car crash of a plate, to be fair. There was flavours that shouldn't be with flavours. And but you know what? It was mostly meat, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I allowed myself a couple of minutes to catch my breath.
Yeah.
And then it was dessert time.
Okay.
And
what are we saying? What are we saying for dessert? What was on
I
there?
had these little chocolatey cake things.
Right.
And some penny sweet things. And some, like, they had a chocolate fountain and stuff.
Nice.
So, but, you know what? It's a cheat day, isn't it?
It's a cheat day.
Okay.
Do you like a cheat day?
Do what you like.
No, I
on cheat
like
day.
that. That's a nice almost story there. I like that, and I'm pleased for you. When it was my birthday,
Yeah.
right? My wife, she says, I'm busy today. You're gonna have to celebrate on your
Sort
own.
yourself out.
No, so I said, okay. So I went to Nando's on my own.
I like a Nando's.
Now, I looked through the menu, and I do like the medium peri chicken in there. And I thought, as it's my birthday, I'm going to order a whole chicken.
Good effort.
So the geezer come over, he says, "Can I take you order?" I said, "Yeah, I want a whole chicken, please." And he went, "What do you mean?" I went, "Well, I want a whole chicken." And he went, Are you on your own?" I went, "Yeah." And he went, "Why do you want a whole chicken?" He asked me, he said, "Why do you want that?" I said, "It's my birthday."
It's chicken. That's what they do in Nando's, isn't it?
Exactly. Who's he asking me why I wanted? Anyway, so he said, "All right." He didn't look happy. I was like, "Well, I paid for it." He went off. I did get a whole chicken. Yeah?
Did you get some of those wasabi peas?
You see, I'm not a fan of the hot stuff because I don't really like food that hurts me.
I know this about you.
You know, it hurts me.
We should do.
Hurts on the way in, hurts on the way out.
We should do some hot food challenges, boss.
Hot food. I have an idea.
Go on then.
Right. How about this? I know people have done hot food challenges before and these things, yeah. However, we have not done it. But I'm thinking we should do a challenge every time we get 1,000 subscribers. Now, we ain't far off it already on this channel. Well, we're halfway there.
We're halfway there.
When we get 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a hot chili challenge. And I'm talking 1,000,000 Scovilles, brother. I'm talking 1,000,000,000 Scovilles. I'm not talking your one Scoville, yeah? Alright, I'm talking up there. We need to give these people entertainment.
Well,
that's the first challenge.
Are we not being entertaining now? Just sitting there having a coffee together.
Well, yeah, we are.
Is this the channel, is it? Is this us just drinking coffee?
Well, no, we talk, don't we? We talk to the good people of YouTube and that. They tune in. If they're watching me and you right now, right, and I'm assuming it's mainly geezers that watch us, right?
Maybe.
I don't know. There
Might be some ladies out there that to listen to us.
Maybe.
My wife doesn't.
No.
She's already told us to shut up 4 times from the other room.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say, but there you go. So you recovered nicely after that cheat day, then, did you?
I'm struggling to find motivation to get back on the old restricted.
Well, you got to look after yourself because we ain't young whipsnappers anymore.
I'm not. I need. I think. What? Obviously, we met in a gym. We worked in a gym together. But I've always trained for a purpose, and that purpose has always been a competition or an event or something. I need something.
Oh, I've got a purpose for you.
Vanity, losing weight.
How about this one?
I don't
train so you don't die.
Do you know what? It's sad.
Diabetes, you know what I mean?
It's sad
cancer, all that horrible stuff there. You know.
That's what it's looking like these days, isn't it? Train to not die, you say. Yeah,
well, I don't mean that. I mean, you don't have to go nuts, do you? I mean, I still go down the gym, and I actually enjoy training now. I enjoy. I do eat relatively healthily, but I do have the odd cheat day here and there as well, mainly at the weekends and that. But you know, I think everything in moderation.
Yeah.
Right? Everything in moderation.
Well, work in progress. Anyway.
in progress. Anyway, there you go. If
Do you
you've
want
got
another coffee?
yeah, let's have another coffee. Look,
Or do you want a beer?
should we have a beer?
Should we have a beer?
Let's have a beer.